Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. My name is Brinton, and as you can clearly see here, we got a notification about free companies. Right before I was about to record, this actually popped up because I was invited to join a free company, and I wanted to explain this to you when it did eventually happen. So a free company is pretty much a guild if you are familiar with World of Warcraft or Guild Wars. So essentially that is what a free company is, and that is pretty much that. If you want to form a free company, a player must first draft a petition and then get 3 other players to sign it. These 3 players will become the founding members of the company. On my main character, the one that I play with my husband and my brother-in-law and a few other friends on another server, that is how we created our own free company. So I am a, moderator or an admin on this free company over on a different server. But for this one, we are just going to be a lowly member in this free company invite. It's called Stella Vermilion, I am guessing. But anyway, when this finally was going to happen, I was just going to say yes to whatever free company pops up. So, ta-da! And then joining the free company. Holy crap, 5 more things just popped up for whatever reason. Okay, joining the free company. So we just did that. It looks like you can... search for one if you feel so inclined to. You get access to the company chest, and that allows you to store items into said chest, obviously, that the whole company may or may not have access to. Next, the company crest. The company crest is something that you can add to your clothing. It's actually pretty cool. I did it for a little bit of time on my main character, but then I just kind of stopped. And then, not lastly, company actions. There are certain actions that the admins or the master of the free company can set. This example right here shows heat in the battle. It just means it's an increase in experience, or you can have an increase of an experience depending on if you're in battle or if you're crafting or gathering. So that is there. And then lastly, housing, which is something that I will get into when that time comes. We're not at a high enough level yet for me to explain it, so that is that. You're also, as you can see here in the bottom left-hand corner, you get access to the company chat, which I may hide. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work yet. You can ignore that if you want. I tend to forget that's there. If you pressed the semicolon button on the... Wow, I can't think anymore. If you press the semicolon button on the keyboard, if you're playing on a keyboard or on a desktop, it will open up the free company information. Oh, they're allied with the Maelstrom. Oh well. It allows you to see like who the members are, and it looks like there are a considerable amount of members. Oh, there's 15 of 42 online, so that's kind of cool. I can show you. It shows you what rank you are, which I think, I'm not entirely sure where I fall into in terms of rank, and that's not really something I'm super worried about. It looks like they do have some active actions. It looks like I will get an increase of experience by 10% through battle only, and then an increase in company seals is earned by 5% as well with seal sweetener. Guild activity, and then info about said guild. It looks like it was open last summer, so that's impressive. 42 members in almost a year, and it looks like they do have housing, so we will have to check that out when the time so comes. Anyway, that was a very lengthy way to begin this episode. Last time we indulged into our thaumaturge training and did a little bit more of the main scenario quests. This time we will continue by searching for Lilira near the Sultan Tree. Additionally, you're probably wondering why I'm standing right in front of Wymond here. Oh my gosh, my train of thought just went in like 2 different directions all of a sudden. I actually kind of want to do this quest that Wymond has. I'm kind of curious at what kind of information will yield from it. Additionally, Legacy of Mana. Okay, my other train of thought was, what is the name of this guild? It's called, or sorry, free company. It's called the Legacy of Mana, and mana will be displayed by my name so that people know what free company I'm a part of. But anyway, I'm going to pick up this quest. I may not continue it immediately after I pick it up because I do want to continue the main scenario quest. But anyway, let us finally begin 6.5 minutes into the video. Due diligence. Wymond would like to know what you think of Ul'dah. So, how you taking to Ul'dah, Scout? Make any new friends in high places yet? Ha. Well, when you have the Sultana's ear one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about all Wymond. Long as you're here, mayhap you can do me a favor and take a missive, and do me a favor and take this missive to Josias in the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man will give ye some gil for your trouble. If only all work in the city was this easy, eh? Oh, okay. That's actually just like super quick. Might as well just run over there and get the award, because I definitely am a fan of money and will never be upset if asked to do work for money. I guess he's a pugilist. I don't really remember him all that much. Do you have business with the Platinum Mirage this evening? Go ahead and hand him over the sealed envelope. A missive from Wymond. All right then, let's have a look. Bird is barren, let the hounds feast. So it goes. Oh, this? Well, you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately for this particular petitioner, Wymond's investigation has revealed his finances to be wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. And complete. 103 gil. Not gonna complain, because we definitely do not have a lot of gil at this current stage in time. And it does not look like Wymond has any more quests for us at this current time. So let us go out into Central Thanalan and search for Lilira under the Sultan Tree. And I will... Well, we're almost out of there. I was going to cut ahead, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and continue stalling as we make ourselves out to Central Thanalan. I'm also going to go ahead and talk to the free company and say thanks for the invite. Can't wait to play with you all. And then smiley face. Oops, I did not mean to use transpose. Whoops. Okay, so where is... So the Sultan Tree is down here. Good lord, he is... I actually forgot where the quest giver was. Where... Crap. Oh, the dispatch yard. Okay, so it's just a little bit away from the dispatch yard. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's been an eternity since the last time I hopped on Final Fantasy XIV to record an episode. I'm actually recording this the week that episode 2 is going to debut on Saturday, but I just like to stay... in order for me to make sure that I do get an episode out every Saturday, I am making sure I get an episode recorded once a week, at least a week before an episode comes out. So, for example, this is the week episode 2 comes out, the week that this episode number 3 is coming out. I will be recording episode 4, etc., etc. You all get the picture. Another thing that came to mind is that I was taking a look at the hunting log before I began recording, and the rest of the level 1 hunting log for thaumaturges, all the other enemies that we have to hunt, are in Central Thanalan. So I thought that was rather convenient. Where is Lilira? Is she still like above me or something? Oh, there she is. Oh, Sultan Tree. You are about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. I'm okay with this. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Oh, so special instances. So a special instance pretty much means that this is a solo duty. Kind of like how there are dungeons in MMOs. These are kind of, I don't want to say that this is a dungeon because it's not. It's just a mini event that only you and you alone can participate in. And so that is what this is telling you here. And then if you see a red line, it means if you cross that boundary, you will be kicked out of the instance and we'll have to restart over. So pretty much the duty is called Underneath the Sultan Tree. If you are over level 8, you will be synced down to level 8 if you proceed forward. So here goes nothing.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Duty commenced. So it looks like he is going to like tank this, which is fine. And then we're just gonna... So anyway, this is pretty much what a solo duty is. It's pretty cool. We just get to attack this strange creature with this mysterious adventurer. And then... Sorry, this is, Oh, I should have waited, then I could have used transpose. Oh well. Anyway, this is, This is what I'm trying to figure out what I should be saying. Oh, now there are two of them. Lovely. And they're coming over this way. So I'm going to transpose and they're going to attack me. So when this happens, what you actually want to do is attack the ads and then go back to the boss. That is the best way to act here. Cool. And go back and thunder you. And the main reason why you want to attack the ads is because they're going to be doing damage to you, and it's just going to take away from you fighting from the boss, and then you're not going to be any help if you die, pretty much. So that is the reason you want to attack the ads. Plus, holy crap, how many more are going to spawn? Good lord. Go ahead and just start... Well, I mean, the main guy is almost down, so not going to complain too much here. Okay, cast Thunder on him, transpose so I can get some more. Oh, here we go. Now we're just done. And that is a solo duty. Lol, handsome stranger. I don't even know what to say to that.
Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds Shine thy light on all creation.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
And we are back. I just want to apologize really quick. I accidentally clicked a button, the start menu, on my other screen, which is why my bar popped up like that. But anyway, you guys, the planet spoke to us. Not sure what to think about that. I mean, obviously, I know what to think about that. One of the coolest things about playing this game through a second time now is having the knowledge of what's going to happen and seeing how cool it is to see, like, what I missed from when I was rushing so much the first time that I was playing this game. Also, right before that cutscene, I got a... Nope, I don't... Nope, I don't remember... Okay, never mind. I thought I got some sort of notification before the... Oh my Lanta, before that cutscene started, but apparently I am very mistaken. Anyway, the planet talked to us. I mean, the planet has spoken to us and has given us a mission to collect crystals, and therefore we will. Thank the gods you returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you a cause to weep, Papa Shan. You and the people of Ul'dah. What? Sassy! Please, you're not sane. You're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa-san. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. I cannot thank you enough, Scout. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see him at Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the aether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Scout, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray to show you the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. And quest complete. Sweet, level 7. Not gonna complain. Let's go ahead and continue on with this story by speaking here with CC Doa. Step 9. CC Doa needs a reliable adventurer to deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin. Alright, and we're gonna get marmot steak. How lovely. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe the owner of Coffer and Coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure the the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines for which I wait is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. And away we go. This is the plantation is like right around the corner here. This is like the least arduous thing that you're asking us to do right now. So I'm definitely not upset by this. If CC Doa doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. And receipt of the purchase. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope to meet with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, right? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for the place where local laborers lounge. Ooh, I hope we're going to a certain part of the map. That will make me super happy, because there has been something that I've been wanting to attune myself to for quite some time. And we're just going to look at the whole map so that I find out. Oh yeah, the coffer and coffin. Okay, I remember this place. And it is super close to an aetherite, which we might as well grab while we are heading. Well, we'll be in the area, so we might as well just grab it since we're going to be there. And run through the river because it is a hot, sunny day in beautiful central Thanalan. What is that thing over there? Oh, that is level 50. I am not going to fight that thing, though he looks kind of cool. Seifrid Cloud, totally going to take you out, man, because you're part of my hunting log. Oh, wow, that was quick. How many more do I need to get? Oh, I need to kill 2 more. Okay, well, if I see 2 more on the way to the Coffer and Coffin, which is actually gonna be coming up here in just a second, because we're really close to it, and you can see the Aetheryte in the distance. Okay, cool. Go ahead and take out this dude. Thunder, and fire you till you're dead. Sweet. Oh, and there's another one over there too. So we'll just grab it since we're right here. And Blizzard. And then, how much damage does Blizzard do? Not as much as I would like using fire, but Transpose was on cooldown, so I definitely could not use it when I would have liked to. Alright, sweet. That is another hunt taken care of in the books. Time to speak to Roger. Drink for you, laddie. You won't get better ale or spirits for your coffin than at me place. And take your freaky pumpkin. What's that? Wee Cece Doa asked you to bring this here to me. Ha! Ha! So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drunk-sodden arse back home. But hells, an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, laddie. And I will gladly take 2 marmot steaks for the trouble. Let us go ahead and continue the story. Mustard eggs, critical hit. I'd rather get the elegant tin pieces because these sell for a lot of gil. So I recommend collecting them, most certainly. Disorderly conduct. Roger needs an extra hand to take orders. Really? You know, laddie, if you're just gonna stand there with your thumb up your arse, I can give you something to do. Thanks to me unbelievably low prices, we've no shortage of customers here at the Coffer and Coffin. But by the same token, I can't afford to hire much help. We're chronically understaffed. What's more, there's those lazy arse types what refuse to come and order at the counter. It'd be a great help if you could attend to those customers for me. Mark their orders on these here slips, then bring them here. Oh, and don't forget about all and dolphins outside. Okay, take orders from 4 people. Thal's balls, I'm spent. Grilled dodo and a tankard of ale to wash it down. Gah, here I am again spending what meager coin I have at the coffin. It ain't me fault, I tell ye. You do the same if your wife were served up shite every bleeding day. Oh my gosh, that's so rude. I'm sure she's doing her best. Gods, I'm starving. Bring me ale, grilled dodo, and smoked shrew loaf. And make it quick. Business is good. Too good, even. I've nary got the time to take a piss, let alone eat. The mere thought of the coffin's cooking makes my mouth water. I'll get that to the cook as quickly as I can. The strongest brandy wine you've got. I need help to forget. Okay, we'll make sure you get nice and drunk. And this dude outside, as we were told. Roger's new errand boy, are you? Well then, I'll keep it simple for your sake. A tankard of your finest ale, chilled with an ice shard. Heh, there's nothing like a tall drink to help one forget about trifling things in life. Like work. Oh, work isn't all that bad. Don't make it sound worse than it actually is, my friend. That's all the orders then? Yep, here you go, sir. Let's see here. Ale, brandy wine, grilled dodo. And for all dolphins, let me guess. 1 tankard of ale. Right, bleedin' miser, that one. I ought to put me boot up his arse. Any road, you did good, laddie. By way of thanks, I'm going to tell you something you ought to prove to your profit. Get the elegant tin pieces. And, oh, I got an achievement. I was not expecting to get an achievement. Did I get a title from said achievement? No, lame. Oh well. It just is what it is. Okay, give me a second, dude. I do want to continue doing the story. However, I want to go and get this aetheryte up here at what's this place called? I feel really, really, really dumb all of a sudden, but it's just gonna pop up in a second. Are you gonna pop up? Blackbrush Station. There we go. I want to attune myself to this really, really bad, and it's going to bother me if I don't keep doing it. You attune to the aetheryte. Teleport learned. By learning to spell teleport, you are now able to travel instantly between aetherytes to which you are attuned. Access the teleportation menu by selecting teleport under the travel and to the main menu. So essentially, because I have now attuned myself to an aetheryte which is outside of Ul'dah, if I come down here to travel and click on teleport, then I am able to come back to the Blackbrush Station for a small fee of 100 gil, since I am in the area. Also, if you are part of a free company that does have a house, you can teleport there as well. Anyway, on with the show. Until a quieter time. Wristbands, copper wristlets. Oh, I'm going to want copper wristlets because Thaumaturge's main stat is intelligence. Do I have any? I could probably go ahead and do a wrist upgrade since that's a level 1 piece of gear. Plus this is probably a higher, slightly higher item level. Anyway, that is what I'm going to grab when this quest is done. Until a quieter time, Roger has an exciting proposition for adventurers looking for work. Word is, Blackbrush Station's sorely undermained. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. It don't help none that the antlings have been multiplying like it's nobody's business. For every critter a Warren and his crew put down, 2 more and the bugger spawn in its place. I was thinking mayhap you can take yourself useful at the station by culling some antlings. I don't doubt Warren would appreciate the help. And if you win his trust, he's like to have more work for E. Mind ye, you'll need to show the man proof of your deeds. 5 or so antling mandibles ought to do the talk for E. Alright, I think that... Oh, I literally just like smacked my head on the top of that like door entry. That is horrible. Okay, let's go ahead and take out these antlings and then I think that actually will call it for an episode. And use thunder here. Okay, yeah, I transposed. Sometimes I have a hard time paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Oop, you're not gonna let me use it? Come on, before Astral Fire wears off. Got it. And use Blizzard to get my MP back up. We'll use Blizzard on you because I really need to get my MP. Oh, my MP is back up. Well, I feel silly. And transpose I can use again. Sweet. Thunder will take you out with 1 tick. There we go. And there's 1 more antling worker for the win. Totally do not want to fight that antling worker. No thank you, good sir. I got the 5 that I needed. And if I knew that I was going to come up to Blackbrush Station at the end of that quest, I would have waited to attune myself until now. Freaking effing game. Anyway, Warren. What? You say you put down some antlings? Are you scarce the first to come here and make that claim, hoping to earn quick coin? Unless you have proof of this feat, you will not see a single gil from me. Well, sir, that is why we have some antling horns, because that is what I'm calling them. Thaw's balls, all those antling mandibles, then it's true. You really called the beasts. I apologize for doubting your words. With Ul'dah nearby, you'd think we were out of harm's way. Truth is, the Antlings have been more active than ever. We can never have too many we can never have too many able-bodied adventurers to help preserve the peace in the area. If you would lend us your aid, I should gladly assign you a task. Gods know we have no shortage of them here. Grab my wristlet. Ta-da! Quest complete and roll actions. So here are what roll actions are. Each, and I'm going to open this up so that I can explain it a little bit better. So as you can see, we have tank classes, healing classes, melee DPS, physical range DPS, and magical range DPS. I am a magical range DPS. So, move this back over here. That means for magical range DPS classes, if I open up my actions and traits, I have access to roll traits on top of the actions I already learned as a thaumaturge. These are actually really, really useful and super, super important because some of these abilities will be incorporated into our rotation more when we reach the max level. So that is what I just explained here because I have a case of doing that. What it's showing right here is how this used to look like. Back when Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn first came out, there were only certain role actions that you could learn by leveling up other classes. That since has been changed with the patch 4.0 updates and going further into 4.1 and 4.2. And so that pretty much are what role actions are. As we level up, we'll be able to use more and more role actions, but ultimately right now, the max that you'll be able to use is 5. Let's see what Addle does. Lower target's intelligence and mind by 10%. Not too worried about that, to be completely honest with you. Not too worried about that at all. Anyway, you guys, we are currently in the sanctuary, as you can see indicated by the moon here at the edge of my experience bar. We also got up 2 levels, which is super awesome. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video off here. A little bit shorter than the past 2 weeks, but I'm dedicating myself to 45-minute to an hour-long videos, and I think this is a good place to stop. So you guys, if you are enjoying this series, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out, and it lets me know that you are enjoying Final Fantasy VII. We got through some pretty interesting story today, and I am looking forward to seeing what is going to happen next. Again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Brenton. Be sure to subscribe for next week's episode so that you can be notified. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all next time for more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. And I will see you guys then. Bye!